going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Give me a break.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand.
I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it before and I'll say it again.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Movie music.
What is up, chatter? How is everybody today? How is everybody today, chats? Are we vibing? Are we vibing, bros? Gals? Yo! I was just, while the intro segment was going, which has been for 17 minutes now. I know it was a while since I got on cam here and started yapping. I was recording some voiceovers for the Deadlock channel. I need to double check that they actually look fine. And they came out okay. So let's take a quick peek at those, chat, and then we'll get into what we're doing today, what's on the agenda. I'm sure you've seen the title. I'll explain more in just a moment. All right, chat, did this voiceover come over good? Let's take a look. Is the audio fine? You got support. You got gun
Don't look
damage.
at my bare feet. Those get cut out in post. Okay?
You've got ult build. Those get cut out in post, chat. With spirit power and something I can't help myself from coming back to. The turret-focused McGinnis builds. It's so rare that you see a McGinnis go full Insano turret mode, and if done right, chat, I'm liking the hair here,
early
though.
game
For sniper turrets, and I'm just a sucker for big hair. I believe it makes play. Your turrets are nice damage. You power near up huge profit. Audio sounds good. Sometimes I'll do a voiceover recording and the mic just fucking spazzes out and I lose the entire footage. So I'm just double checking here. Support McGinnis is a diamond in the rough. Even with the recent nerfs, this build helps work around the healing nerfs and supplements McGinnis's kit fire rate. You have going to be usable super heavy. Use it to stop your hard. All right, they look good, chat. They look good. Wait, which one is this? All right, or lol. It's labeled McGinnis support lol. McGinnis support lol. All right, let me move this footage. I gotta send it to the editors. Deadlock voiceovers, baba booey. And then I think we did this one next. This is the turret build, right? Slaps. Yes. Move that to the proper channels. Bam! 2 voiceovers done. I wrote some more, but we're running out of time, so 2 is fine.
Guys, why are you clipping the feet shit, bro? Stop it. It gets cut in post, man. I forgot that you would see it.
I was just... Yeah, what's wrong with you guys? What is the internet's obsession with feet? I never understood. I never understood it. I feel like being into feet has either, like, it's a funny meme to say that you're into it, even though you're not. But there's also a subsect of people who are, like, really into feet. Like, actually, not for the memes. They're like, it's real. Is that a mic or a magic wand? I guess it could double as both. It could double as both. It is a microphone. You're almost at a low prio, Cambeezy. Huge grats. One more win. No, don't paint my toenails in post, chat. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. All right, guys, so let's talk about what's going on here. Those of you who are early are going to get the inside scoop. Those that are late are going to ask this question over and over again and annoy the mods. So I know there's been a lot of talk about, like, we haven't heard much from Caveman Studios in regards to the recent interviews that were done on this channel, you know, with the hacker, etc., and just overall, you know, open communication about just the whole hacking situation. But that silence is going to be broken. Yes, they've made posts about it and updates, and they've talked about it a little bit on the Discord and made some announcements. But we're going to get an in-depth explanation and interview from, I believe, is the head and founder of Caveman Studios. Correct me if I'm wrong. KC Monkey. He's one of the major reasons that Caveman even exists, which allowed contractors to come into existence, and in turn, Exfil Zone. And I love the game. I think it's super fun. So, W Casey Monkey for even starting the dream, right? John Caveman. Yeah, he's going to be here, Artie. Hi, Artie. Good to see you. So, Casey Monkey is going to be here at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be chatting with him. I'm going to pretty much give him the floor like I have with other people. They're going to say their piece, and chat, the whole goal and job of any of these recent interviews is just to allow them to present their side of the story, whether it's truth or lies, and we, as the ingesters of that information, get to decide what we think at the end. All right? It's free speech, baby. It's free speech, chat. And we get to decide what we think after all of it. Just like all of my other interviews, I'm not making claims one way or the other unless given hardcore proof and evidence. Otherwise, it's just another story to hit the wall and for us to think about. All right, chat? So we'll be doing that. I'm very interested to see what he has to say. From what I understand, not many people get to hear from or speak to Casey Monkey, so I'm glad to be able to share that with everybody who will be watching it. We are not getting another wipe, no. They rolled the servers back, so we're fine. All that stuff is gone. You can play the game now. You know, barring any future issues to arise later on. Because you never know what can happen. But as of right now, the game's safe to play. And you can progress and not worry about things getting reset. For the time being. What do you guys think about that? What do we do in the meantime, chat? In the meantime, dude, my feet are so cold. Chat, I need to put socks on. I'm telling you, they're icicles, bro, and I feel like it's making my blood cold, and I'm gonna die. Not really, but it's just uncomfortable. Chat, do you know what the epitome of like a classic mom gift is? Well, I have them right here, okay? I don't know how I'm gonna get my feet up on the desk to actually show you. But, I'm telling you, these socks are like... They're the epitome of every classic mom gift. How do I get my feet up on the desk? Can I do this? It says, do not disturb on the bottom of my feet. And the other one says, because I'm gaming, bro. Is that not a classic mom gift? Don't bother me, I'm gaming socks. It's crazy, chat. And there's been a lot of talk in the past about, you know, you need the gaming chair to be good about good at games. Didn't have a good enough gaming chair. And then we started adding on, you didn't have your gaming shoes on. Well, now I have the gaming socks on. Who's got gaming socks? I do. So it should level up my ability to succeed and destroy. And I'm ready for it. I'm down for it. You got those too, Ariana? Gaming socks are just thigh highs? Wait, what? Thigh highs, you say? The gaming thong is the real secret, says Hammies. Haven't tried that one yet, but I'm a man of science and testing theories out. I'll give it a try and I'll report back. See if we improved at all. The chair thing is not true. None of it's true, chat. It's all memes. You don't need a fucking... Look, I could kick your ass in Fortnite on like a bar stool, all right? I don't need no gaming chair. An upside down cinder block. I could sit on that and kick your ass. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. A toilet, says bot? Sure. Chat, do you know I used to game? Chat, when I was younger, I got a laptop really early, and it was like the most powerful gaming computer we had in the house. Because I was like the only one interested in the house with like, you know, hardcore gaming. Chat, with that laptop, dude, I took it everywhere. I would shit and play MMOs at the same time. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful, chat. Not many gamers can say they've done that. Except me. And I was still kicking ass. Like a full ass hot... Chat, back then, gaming laptops would get so hot, they would actually burn like the palms of your hands. Can anyone relate to this? Back then, they would get so fucking hot, they would literally just cook anything. If your thigh was next to the exhaust vent on that thing, hairs were being burnt off. They were insane. They were insane. Chat, like, the thing got hot for so long that it was actually burning away the, like, paint on the laptop, where it was just turning into this weird white, just off-color burnt area where the shit would get the hottest. Artie says, I remember sizzling my thighs playing TF2. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know if it's really a thing anymore, chat. I think the computers have gotten better. But back in the day, it was a nightmare. Yeah, dude, I had a metal Alienware laptop. Chat, the thing was like, I kid you not, it was like this thick. It weighed almost as much as like modern desktops do. It was so heavy. And the chassis was made out of like metal. It wasn't plastic. So it was even heavier because like the casing was like sharp, hard metal that is encased in. It was pretty much a mobile desktop. And I had that as my college computer back when I was in art school, fresh out of high school. I bought it off eBay. I used like sniping eBay software to like auto bid for me and snag the laptop. I was so excited. But I had to lug that thing around in my backpack. And dude, it was so heavy. I would just carry it around everywhere. Chat, I kid you not. Oh my God, this is reminding me. I forgot this was the thing. Chat, okay, I'm usually carrying the laptop in my hand when I'm at college because it's too big to fit into a backpack. And when I'm getting in my car to go home, and what do I do every time? I put the laptop on top of the roof of my car, and then I open the car door, I put my backpack in, I grab the laptop, I put it in the car. Well, after doing this, probably hundreds, if not 1,000 times, one time, I slipped up and forgot that the laptop was still on the roof of my car, okay? Now, the bottom of the laptop has these little grippy nubs that are kind of like anti-slip. And I'm driving, chat, I drove for like 5 minutes. And I'm stopped at a red light, and someone's like in the car next to me. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, he's being fucking weird. I don't want to roll my window down and talk to him, but he doesn't stop. He's just like consistently freaking out and staring into my soul. So I roll the window down. I'm like, yeah? He's like, bro, there's a laptop on top of your car. And I'm like, oh my fuck. So I get out at the red light. Chat, it was so heavy. Chat, the laptop was so heavy. Chat, the laptop was so heavy. And it had the grippy little nubs on the bottom of it that it didn't slide off or fly off. And I'm like, I'm topping out at like 45 miles an hour. I didn't get on the freeway. I was about to. They caught me right before the light at the freeway. So that laptop was crazy, bro. I can't believe it stayed up there. I almost had a heart attack though. I'm like, that could have been so bad, bro. That could have been so bad. It survived though. If it wasn't for it being an absolute tank, it would have flown off easily. One of those daily little miracles, says chat, yeah. Imagine getting beheaded by a laptop going 65. That thing could do that too. It was heavy enough. I wonder if I could find a picture of it, chat. What was that? 2010 Alienware gaming laptop, dual GPU. I wonder if I can find it, guys. Yeah, bro, that's it. Chat, that's it. Chat, look at this thing. This is it right here. Dude, it's hard to kind of gauge how big this thing is. And like, let's see if it shows the outside. Where's... Yeah. It's kind of hard to gauge. It was just so thick and heavy, bro. Yeah, this is what the bottom looked like. All these fans, dude, it had sick color. I remember playing Arkham Asylum on it, and it like ran so smooth and so nice. The RGB was crazy. The thing was an absolute tank. It was like this thing. It's fucking, it was massive, bro. It was actually so big. How much did it weigh? Wait. AI mode. No, get me out of AI mode. What's 5.6 kilograms in pounds? Chat, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Chat, what is that in pounds? Someone do the math. Yeah, this is it, chat. This was it. This thing was fucking massive, bro. It had such sharp little corners, too. How heavy is that? 12 pounds? Chat, imagine carrying around a 12-pound laptop all the time. It was sick, though. I wonder what happened to that thing. I don't remember. I don't know what I did with it. That thing's crazy, though. Absolute unit for sure. I worked for Dell, and those things suck to repair. Yeah, I had to open that thing up and do some repairs myself. I think I swapped the GPU out. Yeah, I remember swapping the GPU out. It's like twice the weight of an AR. It's pretty heavy, chat. What up, Sick Toast? Guys, what have you been doing today? Anything fun? Anything wild I should know about? Chat, tell me about your days. Huh? What have you guys done since yesterday? Anything notable? Memorable? Insano? Working? Fair, bro. Fair, AJ. Oh, yeah. How's the Exfil Zone compensation store? Is that released? Catalog drawings. Fun, Frank. Fixing rusty junk for dollars. Nice, nice. When you say fixing rusty stuff, are you de-rusting it and selling it? Like old antique, red wagons from 1970s? You got your full body tracking working, says Ariana, and was optimizing it. Nice. I wonder what trackers you decided to go with. Full body is really interesting to look at.
20 months.
Yo, thanks for the 20 months. Denny, that's a lot, brother. 20 months. Good lord. We're almost at 2 years. Preparing for the snow. We might get some snow here in Tennessee as well. There's been a bunch of stuff on the news about winter storm is coming. Jon Snow's gonna show up with a bunch of fucking zombies. You ate chicken, nice. Grinding Arc Raiders, fun. Sick Toast. Work, eat, cry while playing Deadlock, the usual Cambeezy. That sounds fun. The comp store's indeed live, yeah. They gave way too much compensation-wise, has been, but I get why they would. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're thinking about, like, you know, trying to appease the public, it's probably better to go slightly overboard than to go underboard. Right? I mean, obviously, ideally, they'd hit it right in the middle, like the perfect sweet spot. But it's probably better to go overboard than underboard. You from West Tennessee? Hello, fellow Tennessean. I've been in Tennessee. I grew up in California. I was born and raised there for most of my life. It was only the past... How long has it been? Has it been 2 years since I've lived in Tennessee, chat? I think it's been close to 2 years. I like it over here. We came over to Tennessee because it was Awakened Toast, Timeless, Cryptic, and mine and Chunk's idea. We all got a house together. We lived in that house together for like a year. It was a crazy time. It's kind of crazy having like multiple content creators in one house. Everyone's like screaming and recording in their rooms. You know what I mean? It was funny though. Just some good guys, chat. Some good guys. Yeah, I moved from California. Just sucks. I'm sorry. It's too expensive. It's dog shit. I was only there because I was born there. My family's there. I didn't really choose to spawn in. I didn't choose my spawn point in life. Neither did any of you guys. You just roll the dice. And you get put into a baby's body. And start living. What servers should I be on to try to bump into you? Well, running luck. Let me break this down for you. You don't want to get caught stream sniping, which is the act of watching the stream and attempting to get into the same match as me, because the mods will absolutely ban your ass into oblivion. It's also against most games TOS, so it is grounds to get your account banned too. And I don't want anyone's account to get banned, so I don't recommend it. Not stream sniping, just naturally. I don't know, I leave it on auto, so I don't know what servers they put me on. Sick Toast says I grew up in Middle Tennessee and I've been there my whole life, but Tennessee is starting to become the new California, where my mom grew up in Nashville and houses are almost $1 million each. It depends, yeah. If a bunch of people move over, then we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the housing market is definitely rising because of people moving to Tennessee. But they're kind of doing that, I don't know. They're doing it in Texas. Not that it's good, but it's just a side effect, unfortunately. Luckily, I'm not one of those annoying Californians, chat. I'm kind, I'm nice, I'm thoughtful, and I'm not here to cause problems. And I definitely don't want to see Tennessee turn into what California turned into. And that's the whole point I moved away from it. Yeah, there's no income tax which was another big reason to move here. No income tax in Tennessee. So I'm hoping, since I had to pay like 25 grand in taxes last year for California, because I was still in California for like half the year, so they like absolutely nuked me. I'm hoping taxes won't be nearly as much. Like this year when I do my taxes will be the first time I see like a full year of Tennessee living taxes. And I'm actually really curious to see the difference. Chat, do you have like any like tax knowledgeable people out there? What do you think? Let's say my taxes were exactly the same, income was exactly the same, and I had to pay 25 grand in taxes last time. What do you think the difference is and how much I'm going to have to pay for taxes if everything was the same but I don't have income tax? What does it look like? Because you still have to pay federal tax, federal income tax, right? Is it like, do you think it'll be half of that? Or what's the actual like difference? What up, Tempos? Good to see you. Yeah, there's a big winter storm coming through. Does anyone know? I have no idea, chat. I'm pretty oblivious to taxes. I mean, I do them every year. And I do them correctly. But I just don't know the numbers. Like I said, if everything was exactly the same, like you don't have to add any new variables in other than California to Tennessee. State income tax and no state income tax. We eat, because I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, how much of an impact no state income tax is going to have. And also, California kind of screws like self-employment people over pretty hard. They like tax them extra. It's kind of insane. It doesn't seem like anyone in chat knows, which is fair. I don't know either. I don't have an LLC yet, but I really should have an LLC. So it's just going to be like personal self-employment. But I should probably get an LLC. Chat, what are we gonna do? We gotta burn time until 9 p.m. shows up so we can sit down and do our interview with Casey Monkey, the lead dev at Caveman Studios. Chat, what do we do? Why are we talking about taxes? I don't know, we're just ranting. You never know what topic we're gonna get on in the app segments. We talked about gaming socks. We talked about giant tank old gaming laptops. And now we're talking about taxes. Ooh, Cambeezy's looking into it. He's gonna tell me the taxes. Like I said, imagine everything was the same. My taxes, where I had to pay like 25 grand when I was in California. If everything stayed exactly the same, would it be like 12.5 grand instead? Is it gonna half it? I don't know. Only 10 to 30% savings? Bro, that's not enough. I want 50% savings. My YouTuber buddy has an LLC. I don't know about his financial stuff because he isn't all... He is also in the Air National Guard, but he seems to be chilling in California. Nice. There have been some interest for Exfil Zone to be on PSVR. Do you play on PSVR, Addies? Wait, the PSVR can be used as a PC VR headset now, right? If you have a PC. Yeah, I'm bouncing my knee. I know, it shakes the camera. Sorry, chat. I'm like one of those, I'm I call myself autistic a lot. Part of it is a joke, but part of it is probably real. Autism is a spectrum, bro. I don't sit still ever. But you want to know a secret, chat? To like, if you guys or you know somebody who just like can never sit still, like they're always bouncing their knee or their leg or whatever. Chat, do you know that those people, including myself, are constantly burning calories? You know that takes energy, chat. Energy can never be created from nothing. It always has to come at a cost. So that movement, chat, that's how I stay skinny. You want to know a trick? You don't want to work out? You don't want to be active? Just bounce your leg all the time. That costs calories, bro. You're burning calories. And while it is small amounts of calories, if you do it throughout the entire day or a large portion of the day, that shit adds up, man. That shit adds up. It's true, chat. Ask doctors. Ask physicians. Ask physicists. It's true, bro. It's true. 20 to 25% of my gross. Okay. We'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'm pretty sure, just to be like an open book, I made less this year than last year. Because last year was like around the peak of, well, actually technically 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago was like the peak of like Ghost of Tabor being crazy and it getting a ton of attention, and the YouTube videos were going crazy, and now we've settled down a little bit with the Exfil Zone stuff. The Exfil Zone stuff doesn't pull as much, which is fine. Like, to me, it's not a big deal. I live pretty frugally, so if anything, I like just building up savings, so I have lots of wiggle room. So it should be less. I just don't know how much less the taxes will be. Just start an OnlyFans. I hear that's very lucrative business. It is. It definitely is. I don't know if I want, like, my penis to be on the internet forever, though. Because once you do it once, it's forever. Speaking of penises being on the internet, chat, Chocolate was showing me this fucking show called Naked Attraction. How is this on TV? How is this an official HBO show? Does anybody know about this show? It's a dating show where literally, instead of like getting to know the person personality-wise, which is the most important part of picking a partner, because you have to be in the same room with them for the rest of your life, in the same house, if you're gonna like marry and commit to this person. They base the entire show off of just like showing off their lower half naked on TV. Like their dick and balls out, their vagines out. And then they only uncover the lower half, and then the guy or gal decides, they just pick which one they want to eliminate based off of like looking at their naked body. And then the next round they lift the veil a little higher and you get to see like their chest and all that shit. It's all uncensored. It's like just naked bodies, and then they eliminate, and then lastly they reveal the face, and then they have to go on a date with whoever they picked out. It's so weird, bro. It is the weirdest. I don't even know how this show got out of the writing room. It's actually crazy, bro. Yeah, it's a UK show. It's actually crazy. And
on a
my point of
25k
bringing
tax
that
bill in
up,
Carly, 1822k is federal, so you'll save between 3-7k. Also, Naked Attraction debuted in the UK in 2016.
2016, 10 years ago. Also, thanks for the tax info, Ben. Guys, my whole point of bringing that show up is they have to be paying the people who are willing to come on this show and be naked, like, and have their naked bodies forever on the internet and on TV. Like, they have to be paying them an insane amount, right? And if they're not, dude, what are these people doing? That's forever, chat. That's forever on the internet. Mom, kids at school said
they've seen your naked body on a TV show. Like, how do you get away from that?
Didn't crash
There
out
has to
interviewing the Hackerman. Much respect. I would have blown up on the guy.
Thank you, Spartan. Yeah. I was getting a little, at least in my opinion, a little bit like combative in the first like 5 to 10 minutes, but I kind of just let him rant after that. Because I did genuinely want to hear what they had to say. But they have to be offering a ton of money for them to agree to that. You think they did it for free? No way, bro. There's no way. I would, like, you'd have to give me, like, tens of millions of dollars. Fuck it, give me $1 billion. And I'll be forever naked on the internet. Sure. It has to be an obscene amount of money. I'm glad you like the interview, Hemis. TV show versus OnlyFans account, not much difference in my eyes. Well, there's actually a huge difference. The amount of money you're bringing in. I would probably argue that OnlyFans accounts are racking in way more money than airing one episode of a show on TV. Right? Okay, let's Google this, chat. I gotta know. What's the average salary for naked attraction contestants? Contestants on the UK show generally do not get paid a salary. What are they doing? With reports indicating they participate for the experience and potential for love rather than monetary compensation. What stupid ass people would agree to that? That's crazy to me. For free? They're just looking for love. You don't have to get naked in front of millions of people and forever your naked body be on the internet one Google search away just to find love, okay? There's so many other routes, chat. I don't understand at all, bro. That's crazy. Would you do that, chat? Press 1 if you go on Naked and Afraid. And be judged alive and forever. Hell no, bro. I wouldn't. Like I said, they'd have to pay me. They'd have to show me an insane amount of money that would be like life-changing. No, generational wealth. Okay? For me to like consider it. You should play Claritas RPG for 90 minutes. It's nothing but video game math and optimization. It's sick. I do like stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. I haven't heard it. Chat, that show has a female host, and they say some weird ass shit. So what do you think about the penis? What do you think about the shape? Oh, it's quite a nice penis. It's quite a nice penis. Oh, what about the buttocks? There's lots of different shapes here. Can you imagine if the host was a male? Because sometimes it's a bunch of girls they're showing off. Sometimes it's a bunch of men. If it was a male host, there's no way that show would work. There's no way. I'm already confused by how that show works. It would just be like, it's literally just objectifying bodies the entire time. It's crazy. And the contestants will lie, chat. You know they're like, okay, they see like maybe a bit of a chunkier girl, right? They're seeing like them from the waist down. And they're like, I'm going to eliminate this one. And it's, you know, the one that's clearly more overweight than all the rest. And the host goes, now why did you
that would make you want to eliminate them. And then, you know what they do? The guy's like, it's really the feet. It's really the feet, ma'am. It's just, I'm not really big into feet, and those feet are kind of... It's like, shut the fuck up. We know what you're doing. It's not the feet. At least have the balls. I mean, your balls are literally going to be out on the show later on. Then the guy, the person who's like making the decisions has to get naked at the end of the show and show off their body as well. Your balls are literally going to be out. Like, just if you're this deep into a show, you could at least be honest, bro. It's actually crazy. Hi, Jackson. What do you think about the nipples? It's the most absurd show I've ever watched in my entire life. I can't even believe it's real. What do you think about this one? It looks like she's got a scar. Possibly a C-section, so she might have children. It's like, dude, it's like, that's like a literal line that I heard be said. It's crazy, bro. It's the most insane show I've ever heard of in my life. I can't believe it exists. I can't believe it, chat. But chat, you know you have a healthy relationship with your partner, Chunkla for me in this case, where you can sit down and look at a bunch of naked bodies and nobody freaks out. Nobody freaks out and starts getting insecure and like, you know, self-conscious and like, what are you looking at? Are you looking at those boobies? Yeah, we all are. We're both sitting here watching the show. She's the one who's like, dude, you have to see this show. It's insane. W partner. Ben says British people lost the plot around 70 years ago. That's a crazy thing to say. What do you think if Tabor brings back Old Island with an expansion? People would like the game more. I don't know. I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't think they'll do that. I love Old Island, and I definitely miss Old Island as a map. But it would be weird to have both maps up. And then it would also split the player base even more with another map live. So from like a developer decision standpoint, I don't think they'd ever make that decision. My wife hates that stuff, Cambeezy. We stick to reels and YouTube videos, lol. Yeah. Play Arc Raiders until the interview. Chad, I had fun with Arc Raiders. I kind of don't care about it anymore. It doesn't mean it's a bad game. I still think it's a really good game, and I loved the time I spent on it. But I just don't have any like. I think what it was missing for me is like real long-term progression and wipes. Now I know you can self-wipe and all that shit, but there's something about the idea of everybody starting from scratch and it's the beginning of a race, rather than just selected people who do it. I don't know. Play Walkabout Mini Golf. Yeah, I'm a mini golf god. You don't want to watch me play mini golf. It's just going to make you feel bad. I'm so good at mini golf. You have no idea. Chad, the amount of times growing up as a kid that I'd go to like... So my mom and dad got divorced when I was like 2 years old, and they lived kind of far from each other. So when we would meet up and I'd go spend time with my dad, we'd meet up in a halfway point, and that halfway point was always this like this arcade plus go-kart plus mini golf place. And so dude, the amount of times that I played mini golf at like a little course is absurd. I have so much practice, chat. I have so much practice.
Crenzy says I did the expedition. I stopped playing it. My son took over. He still has fun, but it's getting bored with it too. Yeah. Like I said, Arc Raiders is such a good game. It's just the long-term progression to keep me playing isn't there. But I don't care. I still won't call it a bad game because it's far from a bad game. It's like I got like over 100 hours out of it. How much time do I have in Arc Raiders? Uh, 208 hours. I got more than my money's worth. If you ever get even more than like 60 hours out of any game that you buy, it was 100% worth it. You know what I mean? 200 is insane. Heresy kills at golf too. Yep, my dad. He's obsessed with golf. He loves golf. Tan versus Artie VR mini golf bonanza. Do you want to do that, Artie? If that's something you're actually interested in, we should plan it because it would be fun. Are you really good at mini golf, Artie? I want to do some more like fun planned events, chat. Why not play Exozone? Check out the compensation store. We could. Part of me doesn't want to mess my hair up though, chat, with a VR head strap. Because I kind of want to be on cam for this interview. The last one I wasn't on cam. I don't have like VR face. How do you feel about the compensation? I haven't looked at the store, so I don't know how it is specifically. I can't really give my opinion on it. I wouldn't say expert, but I played a fair bit. Well, that's good. I mean, look, I haven't played mini golf in like many years. So maybe I suck now, but I was pretty good. I'm sure I probably remember how to play. My browser crashed. Thanks, browser. Thanks, browser. War Thunder? You should play War Thunder? Sick toast. You are a sick toast, bro. Dude, War Thunder is like a cult. It's a cult that if you get sucked into, it'll drain not only your sanity, but your bank account. War Thunder is, okay, at its core, gameplay-wise, it is fun. I've played War Thunder. I had friends who were obsessed with it, and I would just play it to hang out with them. But, like, bro, it is the craziest pay-to-win cash grab I've ever seen. War Thunder is insane. Sick Toast has like 2,200 hours in it. And the snail owns my soul. Bro, how much money? I want you to think about this, Sick Toast. How much money do you think you've spent on War Thunder? Let's test our theory out live, chat. Your best guess. Doesn't have to be exact, just your best guess. Over $200? Okay, honestly, that's not bad. If you have 2.2k hours, you're paying like $1 every, what is that, 10 hours, chat? I think that's the math. $1 every 10 hours of enjoyment. Okay, that's fine. Hot Baked has spent over $500 on it. And I only have 3 or 4 premium planes. Okay. There's so many premium planes. You have 1,600 hours, Twig? Holy shit. I never played the tank version of the game. Apparently they're coming out with like an infantry version of the game. Every YouTube has taken a War Thunder sponsor at some point in time in their life, though. I haven't yet. One day, chat, maybe we'll take a War Thunder sponsor and we'll play it on stream. Speaking of which, I wonder what... I never check what sponsors are available. I'm such a bad content creator. Let's look at what sponsors are available for me right now, chat. You guys want a little inside scoop here? You want a little inside scoop, chat? Let's see what we got. Most of it is just mobile games. And dude, I can't be bothered to play a mobile game on stream. It's actually crazy. Okay, sponsorships. What do we got available, chat? We have... Wait, is it like illegal for me to share this with an audience? Am I breaking some like TOS rules? I don't know. I hope not. We have Star Trek Fleet Command. It's a mobile game. $55 base pay plus $50 per new user that you get to sign up. Okay. There's Marvel Strike Force. That's a mobile game too, is it not? Yeah, mobile only. There's Puzzle Chaos, mobile game. There's Foundation, mobile game. There's Doomsday, mobile game. Warpath, that's a PC game. Oh, it looks like a mobile game though. Call of Dragons, that's a PC game. This is PC only. It looks like a mobile game, though. They're all, like, mobile-style games, bro. Viking Rising. Raid Shadow Legends! Chat, they're still doing sponsors for Raid Shadow Legends? Who plays that game anymore? That was another meme sponsor that, like, every fucking YouTuber did a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. It was a joke at a certain point in time. Raid Shadow Legends. Yahtzee with buddies. We could play Yahtzee together. Watcher of Realms. Guys, they're all like PC fucking... Or sorry, all mobile games. That's all of them. Don't care. Not taking a sponsor. Yeah, and most of those mobile games are very predatory, chat. Like, they're very pay-to-win-y. So... yeah, I don't really like that stuff. Part of me wonders though, chat, I've thought about this idea of like, what if I take a sponsor and then we all collectively, because you guys are so nice, we all just agree to play the dog shit game for like an hour together, 2 hours together, and then we never touch it again and we take the money. And then maybe I give away some of it back. Do you know what I mean? Chat, would you guys be on board for that? Can we like scam the sponsors? We all just agree to play the dog shit game so we can rack up the stats, and then we just do like, you know, I take my bag and then I give a bag to chat. Do you know what I mean? Do you think I could get banned for that? Maybe. Because our community here is like super nice. I feel like you guys would almost be on board for that. And I'm sure we could make it funny and fun still. Does that break TOS? I don't know. It breaks TOS, I guess, if like... I don't know. If the whole goal for them is to get anybody to download and play their game, even if they only play it for like 10 seconds, that's a click-through, right? And they're hoping that a percentage of those people who try the game out get fucking obsessed with it. They only need like a small percentage of turnaround. That's a win for them, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's like if their goal as an advertiser and a sponsor is to just get more attention to the game, aren't we still like satisfying that want, but gaming it a little bit? Right? Just make sure it's not too predatory and has good security. Yeah, I know, dude, I don't know. I would hope that Stream Elements wouldn't put sponsors that are up like that are predatory, but they probably don't care. They probably don't care. All right, chat, I gotta pee. Chat, do you guys want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Does that sound fun? Like a quiz game? We can play it together, and then I can let chat do a round where you guys see if you win the $1 million. I like quiz stuff, and the small amounts of time we've done it on stream has been really fun. Chat, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is $30 fucking on Steam. It's got horrible ratings too. Chat, the reviews say too many of the questions I answered correctly and the game says I got the wrong answer. Atlanta hosted the Summer Olympics in 1996, not Paris. Chat, you're telling me the official Steam game for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has wrong answers in it? There's no way, right? There's no way, right? Chat, is that true? That Atlanta hosted the Summer Olympics in 1996 and not Paris? Chat, how is this a game then? Chat, the whole point. What the fuck? I don't get it, bro. I don't want to buy this then, but I kind of do. Maybe I can refund it. Chat, should we play around? Press 1 to play around. Should we buy it? I could just refund it, chat. Let's play it. Chat, let's just play it. Let's try it. Yeah, I know you guys are talking about Kahoot. I don't know. I have like a stigma against Kahoot, and it's not for a good reason. I just think it's like the one time chat. I'm blaming chat for my bad opinion of Kahoot. The one time chat convinced me to do a Kahoot was like a couple years ago, and it was like a quiz for toddlers. And I hated every second of it. Now I know there's a lot of other like quizzes that have been made that are probably really good, chat. But I was like, this is like an elementary school kid suggestion. And so it's forever tainted my opinion on it. And I know that's wrong, chat. I know it's wrong, but it's the truth too. That's the truth. It was so bad, guys. It's downloading right now, chat. 94%. It's almost done. Chat, in 1 hour, just about, the interview with KC Monkey from Caveman Studios will commence. It's coming, chat. It's coming. It's coming, Jet. You guys want to make this interesting? Holy fuck, that's loud. Chat. If I somehow win, everybody gets 100,000. Like, if I win legitly, I'm not gonna cheat and look at chat. Okay? I'm not gonna cheat and look at chat. None of that stuff. And every time I lose, $50 for everybody. Sound like a plan? Can we do that, chat? All right, let's be a millionaire. Oh, it's so loud! It's so fucking loud. All right, is that good, champ? Okay, we just play, right? What's this fucking menu? Solo. Normal or easy? We have to go normal. No. Chat, what is this? Oh, you have to unlock stuff. Why do I start with 1,000 money? I can just buy all of this. Harry Potter? I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know superhero. Maybe we could do Disney. I know a little bit of Disney. Whoa. Why is Julie looking a bit crazy? Does anyone look like me? I want to be the old lady. The old man might be the closest to me, chat. There's a lot of characters. I think I have to be the old man. His passion is tap dancing. That's crazy. All right, chat, is volume good? Press 1 if it is. Is it good? I'm gonna be a millionaire, chat. The devs should actually pay out $1 million if you win.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the show that fills up your bank account.
Oh, it's gonna fill up my bank account? Pog.
Make way for your elders. I'm going to rock it. That's how the kids say it these days, right?
No, bro,
Are
that's
you ready?
cringe.
Let's play.
They
Who
have
Wants
cringe
to Be a
voice lines in
Millionaire?
here. I love this game
You know
already.
the money ladder, and it's 15 steps to reach the million.
You only have to
help you,
get
we
15,
have
right?
4 lifelines at your disposal. Phone a friend, the 50-50, ask the audience, and switch the question. I think we all agree that we can move on to this new question.
Which of these is an informal name for a party? A bash, right? I'm locking it in. Chat, I'm not going to cheat. You guys can answer in chat, you know, and see if you're right. You know, talk amongst each other. But I'm not going to cheat and look at you guys. I'm going to see if I can be a millionaire without anyone's help. It's a bash.
I'm gonna say A.
Hello? You have to double
I
click
know
it.
you are waiting for me to ask you, so let's go. Is this your final answer?
Yes, bro.
That's my final answer.
You have
Hi,
given your
Scriptix. Good to
final
see you.
answer. Now is the time to see the right one. That's the one.
Easy, bro.
Oh, what a relief.
Easy.
So let's move on to a whole new question.
Okay. Harvard University is the oldest institution of higher learning in which country? It's United States, bro.
Oh, let's go with A.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your
Wait.
final answer?
Wait, is that in England?
Yes? That's
No,
my
I'm
final
right.
Answer.
It's US.
That's an answer I can get behind.
Easy.
Good luck to you for this new question.
Which US president is said to have admitted to his father that he chopped down a cherry tree? That's isn't that George Washington, right? George Washington. Final answer.
I'm going to pick A.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You pulled it off.
Easy, chat.
Let's go
Easy.
for a whole new question.
What do we call the name and address printed at the top of an item of stationery? It's the letterhead. Chat, every answer has been A. If I just
Okay.
pick A every time, do I win?
I'm gonna say A.
Final answer? Well done.
I just have
Got
to
it.
pick A every time?
That just goes to show that my memory is still in good shape.
Our
You tell
team
him,
of
old man.
editors offers you a new question.
Team of editors. Who traditionally gives the annual State of the Union address? Oh, shit. State of the Union. It's probably the UN Secretary General or the President. Who traditionally? I'm not looking at chat. Since I have to guess, though, I kind of want to, like, use one of my little powers. How do I use them, chat? Should I do 50-50? If the 50-50 is the two I think it is, though, I'm screwed. I think I'm going to ask the audience. I should know this, but I don't know this. State of the Union. It's probably the UN Secretary General. I'm going to ask the
For a few
audience.
seconds, the audience will vote. Good luck.
B. Okay, President. Well, I mean, that's pretty overwhelming.
B for me.
Are you? Now you are up to the threshold. Well done.
I didn't know, Chad. I didn't know. I'm kind of bad with political shit and government knowledge.
It's time to move on to a new question.
Which of these four villains is not one of the Aquaman's main enemies? Guys, I put no superheroes. What the fuck is this? I don't know anything about
Okay.
Aquaman.
I have
Captain
spent
Cold
this many
seems
years
dumb,
educating
though.
myself to not know the answer to this question.
Ocean Master, though, seems dumb, too. Actually, Captain Cold, that does sound like a villain. King Shark, Black Manta. It's gotta be Ocean Master. That sounds stupid. Ah, but if I lose now, bro, I'm doing
I would
it.
say
That
B.
sounds dumb.
I have no doubt.
And now to the most important
It might be
question of
Captain
all.
Cold.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
That's my final answer.
Because everything's like ocean puns, except Captain
You have
Cold.
made your choice.
Oh no, it's Captain Cold.
That
Fuck!
is not the
No!
answer.
Said I'd lose my $1 million.
Geez, I messed up again.
Well, at least you didn't lose anything.
Chad, I don't know anything about superheroes. I'm so anti-superhero. I kind of hate most superhero movies. Not all of them, but most of them. I think they're just so predictable. All right, chat, you guys get to play now. I lost. How far did I make it? Not very far. All right, chat, you guys are the old lady. Her passion is mini golf. So, chat, this is how it's going to work. You guys are going to type an answer one time, and I'm just going to pick whatever the majority that chat says the answer is. Okay? So by majority, you have to win. I'm just going to use my little peepers. You ready, chat? Good luck. All right, which of these is a quickly taken informal photograph? What's your answer, chat? You guys got to be quick. Okay, majority is A.
Choosing A.
All right.
Are you? That's an answer.
You're right, chat. Good. How many wheels are there on a tricycle? Guys, if you get this wrong, I have no faith in my chat anymore. Okay, the majority answer is 3.
No doubt.
Is you really?
You're
know-
right, chat. Good job. You're making money. The dance craze, which became popular in the U.S. in the 80s, was dancing. Was what dancing? Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, majority answer
Okay,
is D
a
from
choice has
chat.
to be made. I'm going to say D.
Well
You were
done.
correct,
You
chat.
got it.
Good job. Which word links the sound of laughter and the sound of bells? Ooh. I think I know this, but I'm going to see what chat says. I think chat's going to be split on this. I see some C's. I see some B's. Oh no, chat. I think there's more C's than B's. I'm pretty sure the answer is B. Why are you guys putting C?
seems good to me.
Pearl?
Okay,
Okay,
C.
C is the most picked.
Are you sure?
That's my
Or
final
Peel.
answer.
Sorry, not Pearl.
You have made your choice.
I would put Crash.
That's an answer I can get.
I did not
behind.
know that, chat. I did not know that.
Boom. One more answer. Haha.
Appeal? I've never heard
Ready
that.
for this new question?
What is the main unit of currency in Canada? Come on, chat. What is it? I think I know this one. Yeah, I know this one.
Wait. I have to reread it from the beginning. Well.
Okay, majority answer is
well,
D
a
from
choice has
chat.
to be made, so we're
And I
going to
think you're
say
right. I think it's dollar.
You know the threshold has been reached.
Chat, you made it to $1,000.
Well now.
Let's see where you're at. You're at 1K. To whom did Voldemort give the job of killing Dumbledore? Chat, I know this answer. I know this answer. Ooh, chat's pretty split between D and C. I see a little bit more C's than D's. I think it's C as well.
I thought about
Chat
it a
mainly
lot,
thinks
and
it's
I'm
C,
going to
but
say
Draco is kind of a good
You
answer
seem to be
too.
convinced, but is
Chat
this
said
your
C
final answer?
mainly.
That's my final answer.
It's Draco though, right?
The choice is made.
Oh no, it's a long build up. Oh, chat, you're wrong! You lose! You get
Oh, it still could have
nothing!
been worse.
You lose, good sir.
been
You
better
get
too.
nothing.
Oh, that was the
Good
wrong
day!
answer. But the good news is, you are walking out of here with your guaranteed cash prize.
I guess you get a grand anyways. Yeah, Snape does it for him. Yeah. I would have got that wrong too. I would have picked Snape. All right, chat, my turn, my turn. You guys can play the next one, okay? We'll take turns. We'll take turns, chat. We'll take turns. I can make $1 million. I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, let's play this one together, guys. Let's play this one together. And then I'll do my own on the next one. Combined power, chat. Who was Batman's original young sidekick? It's Robin. Easy. I don't even need to look at chat. It's Robin.
Yes, you.
Next. In the fairy tale, which relative was Little Red Robin? Grandmother.
C.
Easy.
No doubt about it.
That's the one.
Done. How many states are there in the USA? 50.
C is the right
I don't
answer.
need chat for
I
this.
would stake my life on it.
That's it. It's time to move on.
Oh,
What is the title of Dan Brown's best-selling book? I don't know who this fucking guy is, chat. I need help. Chat, who is Dan Brown? What did he write? He wrote the Da Vinci Code?
choosing D.
You know what my next question is, right? You really know your answers.
Good job, chat. Good job.
With that, if I'm not the star of the family when
I didn't
go
look at the
back-
other answers. Were they like crazy fake books?
Let's go for a whole new...
Come on, Pablo, think.
Which of these
You
characters...
have to find the right
Shut up,
answer.
Pablo. Which of these characters has never assumed the role of Robin? Guys, why are they giving me superhero questions? I don't fucking know. Chat, what's the answer? B? Oh, I guess because it's a... Wait. Stephanie Brown, that's a female too. Chat, is it B or should we use a thing? You guys are saying all sorts of different answers. We have to use a lifeline. Chat, which lifeline do you want to use? 50-50, phone your grandmother, or ask the audience? B is Batgirl. If B is Batgirl, then it's got to be Stephanie Brown, right? 50-50?
Okay, let's
All
take away 2 incorrect answers. Let's see what we are left with.
It's just going to leave us with B and D, chat. You fools! Why would you pick 50-50? Guys, you fools! What a waste of a lifeline. What do we do now? Chat, B or D? Go ahead, put your votes again. It's B. She's Batgirl. Steph is the female Robin. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I would say B. I have no doubt.
Is that your final answer?
You fool!
That'll be my final answer.
Please be right, chat.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one. You've reached the threshold.
Thank God, chat. Good job, good job. Humpty Dumpty appears as a character in which work for children's? Wait, what? Maybe The Wind in the Willows? I don't know. He appears as a character through the... I don't know. I don't know these movies, chat. It's Through the Looking Glass? A? Chat, what is it? What's the answer here? Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland? Okay, most people are saying A.
I'm going to pick A.
You have. That's what we were looking.
Good job, chat. Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata was composed for which instrument? I don't know the song, but Beethoven usually did piano stuff, but maybe this is like a unique situation. It's got to be piano. I mean, he's known for piano. It's piano? What if it's a trick question, chat?
I know you were waiting for me to answer. That's it.
Right, it's not a trick question. Good job. The word aristocracy literally means power in the hands of whom? Is it the rich, chat? It's the rich, right? It's the rich, right? It's the few? Ooh. It could be the few. Oh, chat's really split on this. The barons? Chat is giving all sorts of different answers. The majority is A, though. Do we use a lifeline? Chat, press 1 to use a lifeline. Press 2 to pick A. The rich. Fire it at A. Skill seems pretty confident. Oh, chat. Oh, so we're picking A? No, chat is way too split on this. Chat, I'm gonna call Grandma.
Of course. You need to phone someone who knows the answer.
Chat, who do we call? I think we have to call someone old who would know this. Our wife, Zelda. Does this matter who I pick?
Hello. I'm listening.
What is this
Good
voice
evening.
acting?
This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Pablo needs your wisdom.
Well, I'm going to do my best then.
Zelda, you're my last hope on this one. But
Come on, Zelda.
don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay?
Hurry up, the clock's
Not
ticking,
too
bro.
much.
Personally, I would have chosen C. But then again, I'm not sure about it.
No one even said C in chat once. No one said C once. It can't be C, right? She said she's not sure. You said C? Oh my god, chat, I don't know what to pick. Nobody can agree on anything. Can we do another one? Does it let you use 2 lifelines? Should we use our last lifeline? Press 1, chat, to use the last lifeline. I don't know if it'll let us.
It's now up to the audience to choose what they think is the right answer. Good luck.
No, we can't cheat, chat. You can't ask the internet. You can't ask Siri. Okay, people are saying C. Wait, Zelda's right? It's pretty split on the audience. All right, we're doing C.
No doubt about it.
We should have just listened to Zelda.
So this, you pulled it off.
We should have just listened to her.
One more right answer. My goodness, what talent.
It actually was C, chat. All right, we're at 8 grand. From which present-day country did the Normans invade England in 1066? Guys, I have no fucking idea. Scotland! I have no idea, chat. Chat, I have no idea. Guys, can you all type the same answer, please? And we can't cheat. B is the most picked answer. So, chat, you guys are saying B. Hopefully it's not because I did the Scotland meme.
That's my
I hope you're
final
right.
answer.
Okay, the computer.
Chat, you suck, man! We suck together!
Oh, well, great. What a failure. I'm not proud of myself.
Nice shot. Respect for playing the game. It was really fun playing with you. Great player.
Great player. I disagree, chat. Okay, chat, I'm doing a self-imposed run. I can make it to $1 million. Oh, also, I need to be giving out bucks. I don't think I have. We lost 3 times. Okay, chat, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to look at you. This is all me. Let's see how dumb I really am. Get rid of Disney, bro. You guys get 100 grand buck-wise if I make the $1 million. All right, here we go. I can do this, chat. I'm smart.
Ready?
Which of these body parts does a dentist take care of? Oh, shit. I think it's nose hair, right?
Well, I'm gonna try B.
Baby question.
Well done.
Which word means to exercise soldiers by repeated practice
I
drills?
would say B. I have no
Easy.
doubt.
And that.
Yep. What would you be most likely to buy in a delicatessen? Oh, God. My gut instinct says food, so I'm going to stick with my gut.
Final answer.
Yes.
This new question.
No one
shouldn't
says
give
that
you a hard
shit.
time.
What is the capital of Arizona? Chat, I'm so bad with capitals. I know it's not Las Vegas. I know it's not Reno. It might be Little Rock. No, Phoenix. Duh. As soon as I saw it, I knew. It's Phoenix.
It's D, I think. I'm choosing D.
That's it.
Yeah.
Good.
What is the name for a catalog of recordings, especially by one particular singer or group? A discography.
I'm going to pick A.
You had to make. Well, you.
Easy, chat. What are we at? We're at $1,000. In the United States, what is considered the 6th day of the week? Wait, Sunday's the 1st, is it not? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's Friday, is it not? I think I'm right.
Well, I'm gonna try B.
That's what we.
Yeah! A group of soldiers who ceremonially greet an important visitor are known as what kind of guards? What? It's probably honor, but I really don't know. I'm gonna 50-50 this one.
Let's take away 2 incorrect answers.
Oh, it could be respect. I'm going honor.
It's D, I think. Well, actually, I'm sure of it.
Is that your final answer? You figured
Yes!
it out perfectly. Nice.
A vehicle with an S international plate comes from which Europe country? Oh no. S? Okay, which country's Europe? I'm so bad with geography. European country. I want to say Sweden, but dude, I don't fucking know, chat.
Okay, audience.
I'm asking the
fingers on your
audience.
keypads. Let's help our contestant. All vote now.
I don't know. Europe is so big. There's so many fucking countries there. Spain? Spain is a European country? Since when?
I'm gonna say A.
You. That is not the answer.
Stupid audience!
Wow.
Stupid!
What a failure.
How? Why did so many of them pick A? It wasn't even
Nice
like
shot.
close.
Respect for playing the game. It was really fun playing with you. Great player.
Really? All right, chat, it's your turn. Press 1. Do you want to play another one, chat? This is all going to be you. Majority answer. I have no say in this. You guys want to play again? All right. Chat, is there anything... Do you want to turn everything on? Do you want everything, or do you want to leave it as is? Press 1 to leave it as is. Press 2 to add everything. No Harry Potter? Turn on all of it. Okay, people want Star Wars. Let it ride. Give us everything. All right. Good luck, chat. Scriptix is on a roll. This guy knows. I can't believe I got cucked by the audience earlier. It's actually crazy. All right, chat. Who sings "Let It Go" in the animated movie Frozen? Chat, what's the answer?
Well, I'm
Wrong.
going to
It's
try
Snow
B.
White. Duh.
That's what.
Which NBA player got married with one of the Kardashian sisters in 2011? I actually don't know. It's not R. Kelly, chat. Chat, do you not know? All right, I'm going to go pee while you guys discuss. I better come back to a majority answer. All right, chat. What's the decision? Do you guys want to use a lifeline? It sounds like you guys are arguing with each other. Oh, you picked A. 89%. Okay.
I'm choosing A.
If you're wrong, I'm going to
Final
laugh at all
answer?
of you.
You sure? You make it look
All right,
easy.
you got it, chat.
You got it.
Good job.
Good luck
I had
to
no
you for
idea.
this new question.
All right, chat. Next question. Which defense against the dark arts professor forbid their students from performing magic? I know this. I know this, chat. Do you want help?
I'm too stressed out. I have to calm down.
No, chat knows. Yep, it's Dolores Umbridge.
And I'm saying B. Yes, B.
Are you? Yes.
In Death Note, who says Ryuk? Oh god, do you guys know anime? Ryuk. Who says it, chat? You know the Death Note anime? I'm actually pretty sure it's A, but I don't know for sure. Do you want to use a lifeline, chat? You guys are split between B and C. Ryuk. On God, shoot me. Scriptix, do you actually know this? You watched Death Note? I'm actually surprised that you've watched Death Note. All right, most of you guys are saying C.
And what? That's an A.
You're right, chat.
Good luck to you for this new question.
Who played Blade in 3 movies? I have no idea, chat. Samuel L. Jackson. It's gotta be a black guy. It's most of our answers here. Isn't Wesley Snipes white, though? So it can't be Wesley Snipes, right? Is it Samuel L. Jackson? It's A? Okay. Remember, chat, only vote
Now,
once.
The most important question.
I know
of
you
all.
might really know the
Is this
answer and
your
you want to
final
sway the
answer?
vote, but this is a
That's
collective.
my final answer.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer. Correct answer.
You're right. What is the current U.S. Postal Service 2-letter abbreviation for Massachusetts? Ooh. I think it's MA. But I'm bad at geography. All right, chat's saying MA.
C seems good to me.
Bet.
Okay, C.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. MA was not Maine.
You will be asked a new question now.
Scriptix is trolling now. Which sport was invented and has its Hall of Fame at Springfield, Massachusetts? Chat, the reason I don't want to pull it is it takes too long.
Wait.
Just everybody use your
I have
code
to
of
reread it from
honor,
the
type
beginning.
one answer unless you change your mind. You guys are doing great so far. Basketball was invented in Massachusetts?
I'm choosing B.
All right.
So this is your final answer? That is good.
I didn't know. Good job, chat knew. In the Jungle Book, who is Colonel Hathi? It's a human, right? Or did they name an animal a colonel? Hathi. Colonel Hathi. It's a monkey? Wait. I don't know, chat. I'm seeing mainly C's, but it's pretty split. Chat, if you guys ever want to use a lifeline, press 1. Okay? And if you see people pressing 1 and you don't want to use a lifeline, you press 2 to fight the lifeline, okay? You got it? He's an elephant. Chat's pretty split on this. Alright, guys, we'll use a lifeline. Which one do you want to use? 50-50, phone your grandpa, ask the audience, or just get a new question? $50-50?
Okay, let's take away 2 incorrect answers. Let's see what we are left with.
Okay. Which one, chat? A or C? Revote. People are saying elephant. Okay.
It seems quite appropriate to me.
I know you are waiting for me. Yes.
You're right. Good job, Chad. In which U.S. city is there a full-scale replica of the Parthenon? Parthenon. I don't know what that is. I would lose. What the fuck is a Parthenon? Sick Toast says he's been to it. Wait, it's in Tennessee? All right.
I thought about it a lot, and I'm going to say C.
Nashville.
That's what we were looking
Okay,
for.
what is that even?
That's right.
Roman Arena? Ah,
Hey, that question almost drove me crazy.
true. She almost went senile, guys.
Concentrate.
What is Pixar's 20-second full-length computer animated movie? 20-second? What kind of question is this? You're going to have to count through them all in order to get to the 22nd movie? Chat, good luck, bro. Toy Story 1 was number 1, yep. Are you using a lifeline, chat? Nobody's typing answers. The interview's in 35 minutes. 9 p.m. Eastern. You got Onward for A, Toy Story for B, Toy Story 4. Incredibles 2 for C, Coco for D. Chat, it's either I lock in B, because that's the majority, and there's not many answers here. Or you press 1 to do a lifeline. Alright, which lifeline do you want?
Okay.
No, no,
a
no,
choice
no.
has to be made. I'm going to say D.
No, 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 no. Different question? Okay.
So let's switch a question, hoping it will inspire you. Good luck.
It was Onward. Guys, don't cheat and look it up, bro.
Are you ready to face the traps of this next question? Good luck to you.
Are you ready to face the traps of this next question? In the Marvel Universe, Dr. Michael Morbius is a Nobel laureate. But in which category? Laureate? What the fuck is a laureate? I don't know anything about Marvel either. Chat seems to know that it's chemistry. He's a vampire? See, I didn't even know that.
Well, I'm going to try A.
You know, well done.
Good job, chat.
All the good news-
You're at 32,000. You guys are actually doing so well right now.
At the pace you're going to make short work of this new
How
question.
far are you, chat? Damn, you're only like 5 questions away. 6? You guys might win it. Kublai Khan was an emperor of which country? You have to answer quick, chat. You can't cheat. I'm seeing mainly D's. All right.
Well, a choice has to be made, so we're going to say D.
Yes.
You're right, chat. China. What type of work of art is a Roman a clef? What? Roman a clef. What is that, chat? Is it a ballet? I'm going like ballet or sculpture. I don't know though. Missy Massa says A, D from Skeel, A from AJ. A is the majority answer right now,
I'm
chat.
choosing A.
So this is your final answer?
That will.
Yes, absolutely.
Holy fuck, are you guys gonna win? Chat, are you gonna win? Which of these options is not a primary flavor? A, bitter, B, acidic, C, umami, D, savory. I think I know. C? Chat, you guys are wrong.
And the best answer is C. No
I'm
doubt.
pretty sure it's not C.
And now to the most important
I think you're
question
wrong. I
of
think it's
all.
B, chat.
Is this your final answer?
I think you're wrong, guys.
That's my final answer.
Umami is a flavor. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I can't wait to see the correct
Hey,
answer.
you guys all said C before you started typing B.
But it's the game.
Guys,
This is not the
you
right
all
answer.
look at the chat.
Oh,
it's
it
there.
still could've
Guys,
been
look at
worse.
the amount of
Well,
C's that
could've
rolled
been better,
in.
too.
You
Well,
lose.
you didn't lose
You
anything.
lose.
But
Chat,
anyway,
you lose.
Thank you ever so much for coming.
It wasn't even acidic either. I was wrong as well. You would have been wrong with B as well. So would have I. Chat, you almost made it. That was actually really good. You guys did really good. Alright, let me do one more speed run, chat. This one's just gonna be just me. How dumb am I? So far, we found out that I'm pretty dumb. I'll do... Chat, I don't... We'll do everything. I don't have good knowledge about some of these subjects, though. One more, chat. One more. You guys can play along, too, though. Do you guys want another chance? Okay, we can do one more after this. But we'll do it together. In the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, who is Sabrina? She's a cat.
I'm gonna try B.
No, she's a witch. A teenage
You pulled
witch.
it off. Trust yourself and your acquaintances. for
Which
this
card
new
game involves
question.
shouting when two identical cards are turned over? Ooh.
Come on, Pablo, think.
I don't
You have
fucking
to
know.
find the right
Canasta?
answer.
It's not poker. I don't know what snap is. I don't think it's bridge. I'm gonna go canasta.
C, no doubt about it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, the old geezer messed up again.
It's the wrong answer. What a shame. You're going away with absolutely nothing.
Shut up! Nothing? I did so good, chat. I got $0. You did say Descriptix. You knew, brother. Happy birthday, Zink!
It be my birthday. I'm finally old enough to drive legally.
Dude, grats. You made it, bro. Alright, chat, we'll do this one together. I might ignore you sometimes, though. And if I lose us the game, then I'm sorry. Yeah, your turn now, chat. Together. Which of the following is not one of the mother sauces? Okay, I don't fucking know. Chat, first question, I have no idea. I mean, holiday sauce is a sauce. Mornay, I don't know. Value, I have no idea. Bechamel, I have no idea. Yo, Mr. Opening a Restaurant, what's the answer? Chat thinks it's B. It's between B and A, but I'm seeing more B's. It's A. All right, you guys are way too split on this. We're going to ask the audience.
Okay, audience, big one here. Pick up those keypads and enter your votes now.
Okay, it's overwhelmingly A. Are we going to lock in A, chat? Press A for A. Like, it's kind of no contest, A. But we've been screwed by this before.
Let's go with A.
So this
Mornay.
is your plan. That's the one.
That's it. The Jedi and the Siths fight with a special weapon. Which one? Lightsabers.
I would say B.
Rocket launchers.
I have no doubt.
Titanium sword.
Is well done.
Come on, Pablo.
What is the
think.
name of the small
You have to
indentation
find the
often
right
found
answer.
in the human cheek or chin? It's a dimple,
I
chat.
would say D.
I don't need you.
Obviously.
I do
think
need
we
you,
all
just not
agree
for that
that
one.
We can move on to this new question.
Where did the Wright brothers make their first... Where did they make the first flight? Powered flight. Ooh. Kitty Hawk. Kitty Hawk is the only real one here.
Now.
Right? See? Yeah.
C is the right answer. I would stake my life on it.
Yes. What does the crocodile swallow in the story of Peter Pan? It's like a ticking clock, chat. It's a pocket watch, right? B? And he goes tick tock, tick tock. It's not an alarm clock. Wait, chat's saying A. Wait. Isn't chat? It's not an alarm clock. He never goes off, does he? He just ticks. You guys are saying it's A. It's a full-size finger alarm clock. All right.
I'm gonna say A.
You just
Good call. I would have got it wrong.
Good luck to you for this new question.
Scriptex, if you're ever lagging and far behind on stream, just refresh the stream and it'll bring you back to live. Which of these is the name of a theme park dedicated to Dolly Parton? Dollywood, because that's in Tennessee. I know this, chat.
Well, I'm gonna try B.
Well done.
Don't worry, I won't lock in an answer unless I'm pretty sure. What ingredient is added to caramel to make it toffee? Ooh. To make it toffee? It has to be a liquid, right? I don't think ground hazelnuts would work, even though I kind of lean on that. Chat, it can't be a solid, right? It has to be like, I don't know though. Milk and butter doesn't make sense either. Is it hazelnuts? My bullets. AJ, did you look it up? Why would you say sorry, C? Chat, press 1 if you're cheating. Be honest. Press 2 if you're not cheating. Who's out there fucking cheating right now? Tell me. Don't cheat, chat. Come on. If we get it wrong, it's fine. You said butter and sugar. Okay, good. Good, chat. Let's be honest here. All right. So the majority answer, well, I don't know, is kind of C. So we'll go C.
It's C, right? Okay, C.
Bullets nose.
You know what my next
Wait,
question
he's
is,
not
right?
confident.
That's what we were looking.
All right, you're right. From the early 1920s, what began to replace hydrogen as the gas used by airships to give it lift? Helium, right? And then we stopped using helium. It's C, right?
C is the right answer. I would stake my life on it.
You had to make a choice.
Good. Whose first album, Tubular Bells, launched Richard Branson's new record company in 1973? I have no idea. Mike Oldfield? That seems to think it's D. Everyone's saying that.
That's what we were.
W chat. What is the name of Aladdin's father, the so-called King of Thieves? Ooh. I want to say Razul, but I honestly don't remember. AJ says C. Diablo says B. Littlebot says B. Chat, it's split. Do you want to use a lifeline? Press 1 to use a lifeline or press 2 to lock in the barely majorative C. Okay, there's more C's.
It's C, right?
Are we locking in C?
C.
All right.
You know what my next question is, right? Is this your fault? You took a shot.
Right. What intervention was Queen Elizabeth the first to receive? What gift did she get? I'm going to go like a fountain pen because that was like a traditional stupid thing to give someone. But what was it? A television? You think she was given a TV? Were there TVs when Queen Elizabeth I was there? That thinks it's C. All right.
C is the right answer. I would stake my life on it.
I know you are waiting for me to
Crazy
ask
thing
you,
to say.
so it's the wrong answer.
Guys, you lose. You get nothing.
Geezer messed up again.
Chat. I don't
Oh,
think
that's a
televisions even
disaster.
existed when
You're
Queen
not
Elizabeth
wrong,
I
but you've
was
lost
around.
everything down to your safety net. It's
Chat.
gut-wrenching, isn't it?
The first was like what, the 1600s? Guys, come on, man. Yeah, so many of you put C. There's no. Chat, you lose. Bro, just let me and AJ play. We got this. You guys are pretty confident. You guys are pretty confident. Chat, should we let just Diablo and AJ play around? No, we gotta include everyone. We gotta include everyone. No. Good night, Donor. Have a good one. You guys want to play too? All right. Chat, are there any good YouTube quizzes? General knowledge quiz game. Chat, in 19 minutes, we're going to start the interview. We're getting very close to that time. Go to Sporkle? What the fuck is Sporkle?
Go to Sporkle.
What is that? Let's try this general knowledge quiz, chat. No, we need something that's like 19 minutes. We'll do this one.
We've got 10 people.
No, they all scream the answer. Here we go. This one's 15 minutes. This is perfect.
Welcome to the quiz channel for a new general knowledge trivia quiz, part 38 of the series. 40 questions and answers for 15 minutes of quiz fun.
Chat, we're gonna
I
get
hope you enjoyed this
demonetized
edition.
because
Share
we're
your
doing
score in the
this.
comments, and for more fun quizzes, please subscribe to the quiz channel.
No. Okay, in which hemisphere can you find the aurora borealis? The northern hemisphere, right? Northern, locking it in.
Sporkle is a quiz website. You can play a
Yes.
ton of different quizzes.
Ooh, I'll have to look at it then, Dablo. Yeah, it's northern. Chat got it right too. Which vegetable is primarily used to make sauerkraut? Is it cabbage? Wait. Horseradish. No. Fuck, hold on. I'm gonna stick with my first guess, cabbage. Yes. Chat knew too. Which movie is set on the fictional island of Isla Nublar? Jurassic Park? It looks like Jurassic Park, but I have no idea. I'm gonna say Jurassic Park. Yeah. Yeah. In which country did the Renaissance begin? Ooh. Oh shit. I should know this. Rome. Greece. Italy. I don't know, chat. Rome isn't a country, exactly. What planet is known as this Earth's sister planet? Sister planet? Mars? Because it's right next door? I don't know if that's what they mean, though. I'm going Mars. Venus? Why is it more, like, is it close to the same size? I don't know why. The virus SARS-CoV-2 is more commonly known by what name? SARS? SARS. It's COVID? Oh, man. Chad, I don't know anything! You guys knew. What is the name of Sheldon's younger sister in The Big Bang Theory?
I have no fucking idea, chat. Missy? Her name's Missy?
This is what happens when you never touch grass, lol.
True Bullets. Is that like way in later seasons? I didn't know he had a sister. What type of nut is used in a classic Dubai chocolate bar? Hazelnut? I don't know. I'm going hazelnut. Oh, pistachio. That makes sense for the green color, chat. You're right. I've never had a Dubai chocolate bar. Douyin is the Chinese version of what social media app? YouTube? I don't know. Is it TikTok? It is TikTok. It's happening in 15 minutes, Ninja Raccoon. Which U.S. state has the longest coastline? It's got to be California, right? Oh, Florida, actually. Florida. It's Florida. Alaska. Of course it's Alaska. Of course. Chat, no one got that one right. Hammies did. Which tennis player was nicknamed the Swiss Maestro? I have no idea. Probably some Swiss guy. Roger Federer. Yeah, didn't know. What type of celestial object is the Andromeda? It's a galaxy, right? Andromeda? Yeah, it's a galaxy. Yeah. Yeah. How many toes does each front paw of a dog have? It's 4, but do you count the dew claw as a toe? I'm going 4. Chat, you do count the dew claw. There's a little thumb, a little finger on the back. It is 5. Which color of light has the shortest wavelength? Is it infrared or is that the highest wavelength? I'm going infrared. Violet. Chat new. A person born in 1998 belongs to which generation? It's the one I'm in. What is that, millennials? It's Gen Z? Wait, is 1990 plus Gen Z? Which country would you find the Hawa Mahal? India? It looks very Indian. I'm gonna go India. Yes. Gen Z starts in 97. Okay, I'm not Gen Z. I don't know where the hacker's from. They stayed anonymous. Which famous conqueror was believed to have been accidentally buried alive due to paralysis? Napoleon. He's not a conqueror. Alexander the Great? That would suck, Chad. Do any of you guys have fears of getting buried alive? Stiff Eddie Stilton. Is that a wrestler? A group of turtle eggs is known as a what? A gaggle. That's geese. A cluster? I don't know. That's so weird. A clutch? Chat, how do you know that? Not Zot, Sky? Put me in an urn and deliver me for the souls. Yes, Chankla. What is the plural form of the word oasis? Oasis? Oasis. I mean, technically I got it right. They didn't ask me to spell it. It's with an E. In the 2008 U.S. presidential election, who was the Republican Party candidate that ran against Obama? Was it John McCain? It was John McCain. Which sport is Conor McGregor most famous for? MMA. For sure. Hi, Whammy. Yo, mama. Good answer. Good answer. Yes, MMA. On which ocean is the Mariana Trench located? Fuck. I don't know, chats. Atlantic. God damn it. Chat, is that where all the garbage collects? No. Who sang the 1982 hit Eye of the Tiger? It's the Eye of the Tiger. I don't know. I know the song. Survivor, not Zotnu. In 2024, who broke the record as the youngest FIDE chess player champion? Magnus. Wait, no, 2024 is recent. Gukesh Domaraju. I don't know, chat. Who is the patron saint of animals? What? What is a patron saint? Noah. Noah's Ark. Who's the patron saint? Saint Francis of Assisi. Who fucking knows anything about that? What was the name of the town that the Pied Piper promised to rid of its rat infestation? France. Paris. France is not a it's not a town, bro. Detroit. What does the F stand for in NFTs? Fungible. Chat, I know this. Fungible. Which is a crazy word that never gets used. What type of golf club is this? A putter. A putter. Specifically with a weighted back end. I'm not launching an NFT.
When is the TAN NFT launching?
Guys, I know it's part of the like content creator arc and life is to like release NFTs and a meme coin to scam their audience, but I'm not gonna do that. What is the largest land carnivore on the planet? Lion. Gorilla. Polar bear. Fuck. What do you call a female gladiator? Holy. A gladiette? I don't know. Gladiatrix. Like a dominatrix. Mommy? No, it's not the right answer. Close though. Gypsy Dreams and The Chain are songs by which rock band? Kiss? I don't know, guys. Fleetwood Mac? Chat knows though. Damn, they're old. How many attempts does a player have to guess a word in the daily word puzzle Wordle? Is it 5, chat, or is it 6? I'm gonna say 5, but it might be 6. Fuck, it is 6. Sky, you're wrong. She all caps, Sky. I do it every morning. 5, 5, 5. Which U.S. state has this flag? United we stand, divided we fall. I don't know. Kentucky. Double your pleasure, double your fun is the tagline of which bubblegum brand? I know this. Bubblegum. Double bubblegum. Double bubble. Double mint? Oh my god. Hubba Bubba Max. Which 70s hit starts with the lyrics on a dark desert highway? I don't know, some Johnny Cash shit. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lonely place, such a lonely place. The Higgs boson particle is better known as what? The Hadron Collider. The Hadron Collider. Large Hadron Collider.
Did you just say some Johnny Cash shit in a derogatory fashion?
Yeah, fuck that guy. I hate Johnny Cash. No, I don't. How many points do you receive when you use all 7 of your tiles in Scrabble? I don't know. There's a thing for that? $50 points. I didn't even know that was a rule. Whammy knew. Dr. Darth knew. What is the name of this fruit? God, it looks like a blackberry, but I don't think it is. I think it's a trick question. I'm gonna go blackberry.
Hype train.
I think it's a trick. What? Where? Hype train. Mulberries. Definitely wasn't blackberry. What is the second most populated country in the world? China. India. Should have stuck with my China answer. Which ancient city is known as Istanbul? Oh, this is so popular. What's its ancient city name? I don't know. Constantinople? Oh, nice try, Chunkla. GG chat, thanks for playing. You guys did great. That was fun. Today's quiz day. And now we have 4 minutes until the interview starts. I wonder what we can expect from this. Chat, do you guys have any guesses? What do you think Casey's going to talk about? Explain this Johnny Cash bullshit. I was just rage baiting, chat. I don't actually dislike Johnny Cash by any means. It worked. It made you mad, Bullets. So GG's. W rage bait. We won, right? 100k points. No, you did not win, chat. You did good though. You did not win though. You did good, chat. I probably shouldn't pee in the middle of an interview, right? I don't really have to pee, but I've been drinking so much liquids. That I know I'm gonna need to. Use a cup? Hell no, I'm not peeing on camera. Even if it's out of frame, I'm not doing that. Dude, true, bro. Hold on. Guys, this guy knows. Me when that Bomberman hero hits. Dude, true, bro. True. Damn, get it. This song is a banger, bro. Damn. What is this? No, get these tiny anime girls off my screen. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. All right, chat. I'm gonna actually pee. Interview starts in 1 minute, bro. I mean, as long as he's not late. Okay. Okay. I think it's time. What do we put as our background, though, chat? We need something up. No copyright. Chat, I want it to just be like an hour long. 1 hour. Sure, just give me a fucking galaxy background. I don't care. Something for you guys to look at instead of like a seal going back and forth.
Hello?
Hello.
I check.
I hear you good. Do you hear me, Casey?
Yeah.
Good. Hi. I want to start with just thanking you for even putting time aside to talk to everybody.
No, thank you for having me on your stream.
You're very welcome. And I want to just give you the floor to do whatever you wish and say whatever you wish.
Okay, so I guess we are in the stream to talk about the unfortunate event.
Yes.
And yeah, I do first. I do want to apologize to the community that we were pretty dumb about this situation and we didn't protect our account correctly and we like ruined in some way put everybody gaming experience in in a bad place. We sorry for that. And we've been making lots of security improvement over the past couple of days.
That's good.
Yeah. So finger crossed if that's never happened again.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, hacks do happen from time to time on any myriad of companies that hold any sort of information. So yeah, I agree. We hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, like I think we're here to share some the whole event from our perspective.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah. So I think the thing happened on last Thursday. I think, at least from our timeline. And I think when it happens, it's first I think it happened I received a phone call from the company manager, and it's like 20 minutes after he deleted everything.
So you were notified after everything was deleted, so you had to come back to everything being
I was notified.
Gone. Yeah, I mean that's so scary, man.
Yeah, I actually every single repo or the server have been deleted, completely wiped.
Yeah.
And the whole even the whole organization, we have registered our organization on the Hewlett Cloud. and that's gone. So we immediately contacted the Hillary Cloud to restore our account data.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's happening until like 7 hours later because they are based in UK, I think. So there's big time difference, and it take a long time for them to respond to us.
Right. So 7
And
hours
they did
down.
help. Yes, and they did help us to restore the data. But that's where the down part come up. So since we use a third party services, and actually we don't have the full control over the everything, so we need to ask them to do it for us.
Right.
And they do restore data, but they didn't change the console login for us at that time.
So the data got restored, but the hacker still had the same keys to the same locks that weren't changed.
Yes, we do try like to change some of the keys, but there's a very important stuff like we can't change just by our own at that time, like, at least. They fixed it later, so it's the console login password and the username. So even though the data was restored at that time, but I think the guy still have access to the console.
Right.
So what we found out is like he randomly banned around, I think around 5,000 people randomly, and
he banned
also he's like
5,000 players?
yes,
Oh my gosh. I didn't know about
yes,
that.
that's why like lots of players can't log in properly.
Yeah.
That's one thing, and we found out he also used some of the APIs to, sending enormous amount of atoms to players' kiosk.
Yeah.
And maybe wiping the, change the whole hideout gears.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though data had been rolled back, but we decided to roll it back again. So I think we also like, I think it's, yeah, I think the whole thing is pretty dumb, and we, there's lots of oversize. I think if we done that properly first thing, like maybe we describe more information to Hillary Cloud, we can like just roll back that one day, and people gonna be playing properly over the weekend, but we didn't. So that's also part of our mistake.
I'm still glad that you guys chose to do a rollback, because of course the economy is ruined at that point, right, for the rest of the wipe, etc.,
Yeah.
and progression for people. And then the other alternative is completely re-wiping, which I don't like that idea. I'd rather just lose, a couple days of progress so I can continue the grind. I think a lot of people share that sentiment, so I'm glad for you guys deciding to do a rollback there.
Yeah, we think the same, and we glad like actually Hillary Cloud help us a lot. Like they can like they also like, even though we don't have a direct control over the database, like we can't do the robot by ourselves, but they do help us to like set up a time point to roll back to, and they do have backup of our data. That's so that's great. That's fortunate in the unfortunate event.
Yeah, I mean, so important to have backups, and I'm glad you guys did. Otherwise, this would be a whole different story.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish it doesn't take so long. I mean, if we counting from the event happen, it's already like 6 days.
Yeah.
By now, right? Yeah.
I honestly thought it was going to take a lot longer. So, in my opinion, I think it was handled pretty quickly. But a lot of players, especially kind of VR guys, they're quick to see it as kind of like the end of the world that they even lost a couple days of progress, and they're very vocal and loud about that. So I get that other side of it too.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
impatient test
but
baby
we
man
do
children.
like do some emergency, you know, things like we do put out a compensation store. I know it's never enough, but hopefully like people can, have a way to gain like what they lost for a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great idea because it's, there's no way to find out what everybody lost and give them that. It's just we don't have the data for it. You know what I mean? And that's also like a huge nightmare. So even just offering anything, this compensation store, to help people kind of get back some of the progress if they lost it. And it sounds
Yeah.
like in most cases, and then some, they're getting a lot extra out of it. So I think it's a good move from you guys.
Yeah, thanks. And I also I know like lots of player, they concern about their data safety and their personal informations. So I do want to take a little time to clarify that we never collect your personal data any at any point. Like, we don't have your email address, we don't have your payment information. We never collect these things.
Okay, so you guys never had any of that data. Like you said,
No, no,
email
never.
addresses, credit card information.
No, no. It's also part of the platform regulation. So we don't have these things. So it's different from like what happened, when the 2011 Sony's leak
Mm-hmm.
situation is kind of different.
Yeah. So you're saying that, the hackers' claim of lots of personal data being easily accessible is just false.
Uh, I mean, how depends how you define your personal data, I think. But I don't think he can. I don't think he can use this information to to get to you.
Right, to like full doc
Like to,
someone, so figure out where they
yeah,
live, all that stuff, their full name.
I don't think so. But again, like I'm not security expert. Like I saw my account and the password was saved, but it's actually leaked and they got away. So, but like we never store this information on our database.
I see. Can you give examples of some like some of the data that they might have thought was like really personally identifiable, but you think is not, that you guys do have?
Let me think. I think so. For example, like for Quest users,
Mm-hmm.
we do store a identifier, like a platform identifier for you, but that's platform identifier is per per game per user. So for each game, that identifier gonna change.
And
But
that's
we
just like
do need to.
letters and numbers or something.
Yes, yes, that's pure number.
Got it, got it. Okay.
Yeah, and we do like collect some in-game data, but that's all the in-game activities, like how for example, like which map you play on, and how many gears you have carried with you, that sort of things. But that's all the in-game data, and we only to use that in a mass scale to optimize the game experience.
Yeah, that makes sense, and that's very industry standard and good to have.
Yeah. And I think I also like have some thing to say to the hiker.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I want to say is like thank you for for letting us know like we are so dumb about security and we do try to improve over the last couple of days, and we're gonna spend more time to keep improving on that. I think that's a reminder for us like how bad we are in the security. stuff.
Yeah, it gives you guys good reason to, fix those holes and stuff and tighten up security. So for
Yeah,
sure, there's
but
something out of it at
yeah,
least.
yes, but I do want to say like his action does affecting the whole like the player gaming experience and also make causing a big headache for us over the weekend, and we actually didn't get much sleep because this
Yeah,
happened.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
It's so much work to have to deal with a
yeah,
situation like that. And like you said, all
yeah,
the players, like, they just want to play the game, they don't care about anything else that's going on. So yeah, everyone was
yes,
affected.
exactly. So the situation is more like we leave the key on the table, left the key on the table. Uh, but that doesn't mean like you can use that key to bust into our house and you know plant a bomb in it.
For sure. I mean,
Yeah,
they
like
wiped
for what?
everything. Like, if you didn't have
Yes, for
backups,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, so that's fortunate.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, like he's doing it, he might have righteous reason, uh, like he thought. But I mean, like in the end, he still like chose to push the button.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't think it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it impacted a ton of people and internally at the company.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess that's pretty much I want to say about this, the hacker situation.
Okay. Perfect. Anything like I said, once again, I do appreciate you even putting time aside to come and chat. I'm sure chat in the community is quite happy about it too. Transparency is a really nice thing to have and to give. And you don't have to touch on this or answer it, but do you have like any comments on like some of the messages that were said like on the kiosk itself? Because I think things that are not true that are being spread around should probably be, squashed for the sake of people involved. But of course, it is up to you if you want to touch on any of that.
Oh, you mean this like server maintenance message? He changed a lot, like again and again.
Yes, the one that appeared on the console itself.
Okay. I think that's another like event happened I think a long time ago, with the community. And I need to say like, it's also getting long involved.
It did get Lon involved.
Yeah, and yeah, and me and Lang, we worked for a long time, and he's our community manager. So I trust like every decision he make is for the sake of making the community good and making things justice, making things right.
Yeah.
So maybe that's some personal. I don't know what's like personal with these two, but I'm standing with Lang. I think whatever he does, he's for the community.
Okay,
And
fair.
Lang does have lots, yeah, but Lang does have lots of like evidence he can share. Like I think for this, the other event, I think Lang did the right thing.
Okay, I appreciate you touching on it. And you said Lon had evidence and things of that nature. So, that's good as well. And my experience with Lon, I've known him for like about 2 years now. I don't have like any negative experiences with him personally. So the time that I've spent with him, I don't really have anything bad to say. But once again, that is my personal experience and what he's shown me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I think
I
that's
enjoy Lon.
Mhm. Yeah, we also do, and I think that's part of the thing with the community manager, right? It's gonna happen if you like, if you try to protect the community in some ways, and
Yeah, he's the face of the
I think it's
companies. Well, not the. Maybe that's the wrong word, but he's if anyone's going to like is most likely to receive any sort of whether it's
yes,
rumors or criticism or anything, it does go mainly to Lon, since he's the one doing
yes,
most of the communications to the public.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's all I have question wise. Like I said, I just wanted to give you this platform to say your piece, and I'm grateful for it. You have
Yeah,
anything
I'm
else you
also
want to add?
grateful for.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much I have to say for this event, and yeah, I mean, like we've been trying to focusing on the content production for over past couple of years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep doing that. So
Good. You got any
yeah,
leaks you want to give
hopefully,
to the community?
yeah, I do hope like people like still have faith in us, and we for each wipe we do like pack huge amount of content each wipe, and we hope we can keep doing that in future.
I agree. I love the
And
game. I think it's one of the better VR games out there. And you
thank
guys
you.
do add a lot per wipe, in my opinion, in comparison to other VR games. So, um, I think it's been great what you guys have been releasing, and I hope you stick
Yeah,
to
thank
it
you.
and do your
And we
best and see the game
yeah,
grow.
yeah, we hope so.
You got anything fun on the horizon that you can make public that you guys are working on? You don't have to.
Yeah, some community, features generally community want. Uh, we actually like we're gonna do a PvE mode.
A PvE mode. You guys are in the
Yeah.
works of it. Damn.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting because I get so many comments and messages of like I'd only play the game if it had PvE. So you are
Yeah.
addressing
Yes, that's
a
what we really
good
see.
portion of the player base who would be interested in it for it. Me personally, PvE is not for me, and I'm sure a lot of other PvP players would agree with
Mhm.
that, but there's a huge sect of the community that just likes the PvE version of these types of games, and they would be really, really happy for it.
Yes. Yes. I think PvE is like uh more of a co-op experience. Under the same extraction structure. So
Cool.
it's more relaxed, like you are not in fear of being killed by other players.
Yeah.
But yeah, but we do want to implement more things like even though they are not like the enemies, not real players, but we do want you know some player level of intense from the
Smarter
AI.
AI. So one of your
Yeah.
goals is making more intuitive AI then as well for both PvP and PvE.
Yes.
That's exciting. I'm down for that.
I think that's one of the big thing for the next wipe.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty huge.
also, like we notice, like lots of PR players, they are very unhappy about the current situation. Because I'm gonna talk in truth, like we does like we didn't have like good support for battle royale in the past, but that doesn't mean like we abandoned it. So we were also like planning to making the battle royale part of the game free to play in the future, and we're gonna make all sort of improvement on that. So we do have plans and to bring back.
The Battle Royale. Yeah, a lot of people loved that game. They really, really, really enjoyed it. So you saying that you have plans to make it free to play would hugely influx the player base, and then obviously because it's easily accessible, anybody can jump in and play it. I think that's pretty great news for the lovers of the original Contractor Showdown and want to see some life breathed back in it, which also kind of implies too, Casey, and correct me if I'm wrong, that maybe a little bit more development attention is going to be put on it as well to keep it alive once it goes free to play.
Yes. That's why it's taking long, because our primary focus is still in the exfil zone. Yeah, but we do do some BR stuff, from time to time.
It's exciting.
We're gonna show more things when when time is right, when it's ready.
When it's ready. I will eagerly wait for it.
Sorry again.
We will eagerly wait for it. It sounds good.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Okay, so you got anything else for us? All is good.
No, not ready. I think that's pretty much everything from my side.
Okay, I appreciate
Unless
you
we get
once
more
again.
questions. Okay.
Yeah. Go
Cool.
enjoy the rest of your day. It's like what, 12 p.m. over there ish?
No, it's like 10:25 a.m.
a.m. 10:20.
It's
So
morning here.
your day's just starting. Well, enjoy the rest of it. Once again, huge thanks from me and the community, and good luck, bro. You got this.
Yes, thank you, and thanks again for having me on your stream. And we should have a good evening.
Heavily agreed. I love the game. I want to see it do well and succeed. So, keep it up. All right.
Okay.
All right, Casey. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course. All right, chat. Short, sweet, to the point. We got a little bit of drug a little bit of leaks out of him too. Once again, I think it's really cool that he's even willing to go on. Obviously, he's based in China. English isn't the first language, but I think he did just fine communicating. I could understand him pretty clearly, and I liked the info I heard. I like the fact that we're going to see more improved AI across the board with the addition of PvE coming, so that we can have... Because, chat, if you guys ever watch me play Exfil Zone, I can kind of pretty much ignore most of the scavs and really, kind of... I don't want to say abuse the boss's AI, but I can make the fights really easy and they're not much of a threat. So it would be cool to see the AI boosted in a way that they make more human-like decisions and pose a bit more of a threat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So thanks again, Casey Monkey, for even coming out and taking the call. I will say Lon helped set all of it up and was a mediator of the interview. So W Lon for that. And WKC once again for taking the call. Solid PR crisis framing. They owned up to the issue. They did own up to the issue. It would be different if he was just making a bunch of excuses about it and not taking ownership, but he did pretty much immediately take ownership of the problem, which is huge. Chad, I always say if you ever do something wrong, one of the easiest ways you can diffuse the situation is my fault, bro. It's you just admit fault and blame. If it was you, I'm telling you, it'll get you out of so many things, especially if you say it genuinely. My fault, bro. It's my fault. I fucked up. Like, owning up to it is such a big deal. So it's nice to hear that. Yeah, extreme accountability is the way to go. Yeah. Unless jail time is on the cards. I don't even know. Even then. Even then. Maybe the jury will feel bad for you. Yo, Brian, thanks for the 6 months, brother. Appreciate you. All right, chat. That's all I had planned for today. Do you guys have any questions for me? I had to move a lot of things around. Well, not really a lot of things. It wasn't like this huge leap to make this happen. But, today is usually Tabor Tuesdays. I decided it was probably best to push that back so we can make time for the interview. Because I shared the sentiment that it should happen as soon as possible. And they agreed. So we just kind of move things around, put that up, call it a day. I might supplement to Tabor Tuesdays and maybe we do something on Wednesday. I need to double check my schedule. Maybe Friday or something on one of the off stream days where we can sit down and play. I'll see if I can make up for the lack of Tabor Tuesday today. Next Exfil Zone TikTok. It's usually every day. Oh, you're talking about like official TikTok? It's whenever they send me a script to read. It happens pretty often. I haven't seen one in a little bit though. So I'm not sure. Piri, I'm not sure. Thank you, Notzot. I appreciate it. All right, chat, go do something you love. I'll give some bucks out. We'll keep an ear out for anything new going on. And once again, huge thanks to Caveman Studios and Casey and Lon for putting this together. Yeah, I'll give some bucks, chat. That was fun doing little quizzes too. I like that, chat. Who wants to be a millionaire? None of us, because we're not smart enough. Chat got pretty close. Chat got pretty close. All right, boys and girls. I've got some other work to do. I appreciate you, and I will see you Thursday for sure for Community Day. I give away $100 every Thursday. Real money, chat. Real money. Oh fuck, dude. This week has been so busy. Guys, I need to send out the other winners for last Thursday. If you haven't received it, you know why. Look, I'll do that right now when I hang up with you guys. But every Thursday I give away $100, and you guys get an opportunity to play with me as well. Dude, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't sent those out yet. That reminded me. But come by Thursday. We get to play together all stream, and I'll throw some money at your face, chat, and you'll like it. And it'll show up like really late. But it'll show up. It always shows up, but sometimes it's late. Until next time. Peace, chat.